Good morning, yogis. I'm Angela and this is Wild Raven Yoga. This morning we're going to do yoga for trauma. There's a lot of fires burning here in North America. Maui just happened. There's fires burning all over my home country of Canada. And there's people in harm's way, there's people losing everything, there's animals, there's so much, it's overwhelming. I can't even process any of it. Let's start over again because that's a little too much. Welcome, yogis. I'm Angela and this is Wild Raven Yoga. This morning we're going to do yoga for trauma. There's a lot of things going on in the world right now that are making it hard to just settle and be calm and feel centered because it's all out of our control. We have no control. So this morning we're just going to move mindfully, slowly, and come to our heart center. So join me on the mat. Sit cross-legged, find a comfortable position that works for you. I always like to pull my buttocks flush back, spiral the thighs in and around. So I really get a firm connection to the mat. Take your fingertips out from your hips and just tent them on the ground as you root down into your sit bones and feel the connection to the earth. Regardless of what's going on around us, you can always come back to your center, your heart. The earth that sustains us all, that is weeping for all that we've done to her. Let's take a moment and close our eyes. Ground down towards the earth, center. Healing thoughts, healing love. Know that you as an individual will do everything you can to help her. Breathe gently into your heart. And then slowly let that breath go. Slowly into your heart. Let that breath go. One more time, rooting down through your fingers, lengthening through the spine. Breathe it in. And slowly exhale it out. Your eyes, inhale the palms up overhead. And exhale, draw them down together in front of your heart and bow into your heart. And release. Okay, Google, volume down. As much as I'm a technophobe and I really don't like technology, I love being able to do that. Come on to your hands and your knees. Knees are a little wider than your hips, hands are a little wider than your shoulders. Just going to spin our hips to the right and around to the left. That's it. Gentle flowing motion. And two more this direction. Reverse it. Two more this direction. And coming to neutral spine, walk your left hand forward and just drive the right one under, bringing the right side of your forehead and your shoulder down. Breathe. One more breath. Sliding the right arm out, walk it forward and bring your left under. Drive it all the way through and just relax into it. Last breath. And coming up, keep your hands outer shoulder distance, your knees as wide as they are now. Tuck your toes and just bump up to a nice wide-legged downward facing dog. And just hang out here. Maybe pedaling back and forth gently. A couple more times. And then bend both knees, move the sit bones higher and back, and lower the heels. Shake your head yes, and shake it no. Shake it yes, and shake it no. Walk your hands towards the back of the mat, bending your knees. Coming down, sweep the arms behind your knees and just drop in. One more breath. And bring the hands to center, turn the toes out and just drop in between your legs into a squat. And the palms together, drop your tailbone down and just lift the crown of the head up. Nice peaceful pose. And then drop the fingertips down, pressing down through your feet. Rising up, heel toe the feet closer together. Walk your hands out. Regular distance, downward facing dog. Come onto your hands and your knees. Lift the right arm, left leg. And hold and breathe. And then slowly release. Left arm, right leg. And release. Back to the first side. One more breath. As you release, bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Tuck your right toes under and just come up. A little mini version of lizard. Take a moment to walk your hands forward. Up the left foot, keep the right thigh lifted and just hold. Feel the opening in the hip. Keep breathing deeply into your body. Lower the right knee down and step the left knee back. Lift the left arm, right leg. Hold. And exhale, release. One more time, left arm, right leg. Hold. Last breath. On the exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, tucking the left toes, come up to a lunge, and then walk the hands in front of the right foot. Settle in. One more breath. Drop the left knee down, bring the right knee beside it, sit on your knees, bring the right fingertips behind you, lift the left arm up and over, Nice breath in. Exhale, twist a little more, spinning your ribs to the right. Next, inhale, reach up. Exhale, the other side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, the hands touch, tucking your toes, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Maybe wag the dog by dropping the hip a little bit either side. Moving slowly and mindfully to connect our breath to our heart, to calm our nervous system, our anxiety, slow down our thoughts. Bend both knees, lift the hips again, pushing against the heel of the hand, lift your hips higher, and then lower your heels. Step your right foot between your hands and drop your left knee down. Anjaneyasana. The knee tracks over the ankle, so wiggle your foot as far as you need to get the knee directly over the ankle. Place the hands on your knee. Drop in. One more breath. And then sweeping the arms up, hook the right thumb over the left. Draw the head of the arm bones back and pull the thumbs apart. Big inhale. As you exhale, release the thumbs, left hand comes down, right arm sweeps up and open for a twist. Gaze it up at your right hand if you can. If that doesn't work for you, you can always put your hand on your sacrum. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back beside the left, and breathe. Step the left foot between the hands, dropping the right knee down. Bring your left knee to a square, hands on knee. Pressing down, drop the shoulder blades, tuck the chin gently, lengthen to the back of the neck. One more breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up, left thumb over right, pull the thumbs apart. And drop the shoulder blades down, breathe. Inhale. As you exhale, right hand comes down, tuck the back toes, and twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, left hand plants, downward facing dog. Bend the knees deeply, look towards the front of your mat, and very slowly walk to the front of your mat. Big toes touch, heels are apart. Inhale, driving the arms up. Exhale, palms are down together in front of your heart. Inhale, drive them up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, planting the hands. Step back to plank. Lower to your knees, keeping the elbows in tight for chin, chest, belly. Come up to Bhujangasana, mini cobra. And exhale your forehead down and extend the arms out in front of you. As you inhale, lift the arms and lift the legs. Elbows pull back towards the sides. And release. 2 more. Last one. Elbows come by your sides and release the arms long by your legs. Locust pose. Gently release, tucking your toes, come to hands and knees, and then downward facing dog. Step the right foot between the hands, come up to high lunge. It's okay if you wobble, does not matter. Again, put right thumb over left, just pull them apart, draw the head of the arm bones back. And then release, place the right hand on the right hip, the left arm extends out. Inhale, sweep it up, straightening the front leg. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Broad across the right thigh and just bring the palms together and twist. Pressing down through your bent knee, spin the ribs to the right, go over your right shoulder. One more breath. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Take a breath here, move, drive down through your heels of the hand and push your hips back as you lower your heels. Shake your head yes, and shake your head no. Inhale, step the left foot between the hands and rise up. Sorry, I always get a little unbalanced in the crescent lunge. I don't know why, but I always do. Left thumb over right, pull the thumbs apart and draw the arms back. Drop the shoulders down. Release the arms, left hand on the left hip. As you exhale, sweep the right arm. I forgot where I was, sorry. I'm going to straighten the legs, sweep the arm down. That's what we were doing. That's what happens when you daydream. I spaced out. Last one. Sweep the arm forward. And then draw it across the left thigh. And bring the palms together. Spinning your ribs to the left, drawing the left shoulder blade, whoops, further down the back. Not sure what's going on this side, but as you can see, I'm struggling a little bit, so I'm going to try to get my focus back. We come back to my center, my heart center, and find some stability. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Lower to your knees, chin, chest, belly. Bhujangasana, Cobra. Exhale, release. Come to all fours again. Inhale, sweep the right arm up. Exhale, drive it under. Walk the left hand long. Can you go further under? Step the left foot back. And then bring the left arm behind you. Holding your right thigh, maybe not. Balance on the right side of your head. Breathe. Sweeping the left arm up and over. Bring the left knee down and come to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Drive it under as far as you can, further than the first time you did. Stepping the toes back. Then bring the right arm behind you, holding the left thigh if possible. Maybe just your sacrum. Keep spinning the ribs to the right and breathe. Breathe gently. Breathe deeply. Sweeping the right arm back over. And up, tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Step the feet as wide as the mat. Driving your heels down. Walk your hands as wide as the mat as well. And walk them back towards your feet. Hang out here, shake your head, yes. Shake it, no. Shake it, yes. Shake it. Keep walking the hands back, turn the toes, heels in, toes out. Come into a little squat once again. Drop the tailbone down, lift the crown of the head, and breathe. Gently release and come on to seated. Roll to one side and then the other, pulling the buttocks flush back. Sweep the arms up. Exhale around to hold the toes, the ankles, wherever you can reach. Release the hands, bring the left foot to the inner thigh of the right leg. Sweep the arms up again. Exhale, folding from the hips, hold the foot, ankle, wherever you're comfortable. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the left foot across the right knee and just twist. Spin the ribs to the left. Lift through the crown of your head as always. Inhale, release. Other side. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach around, hold wherever you can. Drop your head. Breathe. Inhale, release. Exhale, right foot to left inner thigh. Inhale, release. Exhale, crossing right foot over, come to your twist. Exhale, release. Bring the feet together. Walk your groins in towards your feet. Sit up nice and tall, breathe. Release, cross the ankles and with no hands if possible, come up to standing. I'm going to do one balance pose. We're going to take our right foot and you're going to put it either into modified tree. Toes can also touch if you know your balance is not that great. This is more about breathing and coming to our center. So first option, second option, third option, inner thigh. Palms together in front of the heart, drawing the knee back, whichever version you're in. Have the thumbs touching your heart center. If you wish, you can drive the arms up overhead and just breathe. You can make a mudra and open the arms up. Whatever allows you to soften, focus, be present with yourself. Wherever you are, bring the hands back together in front of the heart. Gently release. Out. Other side. Forgot to tell you to lift and spread your toes of the standing foot. Lifting and spreading your toes gives you a wider base, so you have a little more stability. First version, second version, full version, your choice. Breathe. Pressing the palms together, you can drive them overhead. Keep them in front of your heart, whatever works. I always like to do a mudra. To me, the thumb and pointer finger represents the circle of life. One more breath. On your exhale, bring the palms together in front of the heart. Gently release. Pop it out. Place your hands on your knees and just do little circles. And then the opposite direction. And then step your feet wider. Wide as you can. For those of you who follow my classes on Raw Raven Yoga, I'm usually quite active and I move very quickly and keep switching things up. But with everything that's going on, I thought we should really do a grounding practice that just brings us back to ourselves. So we know, yes, we're here. This is me. I'm still me amongst all this chaos that's going on around me. And while I cannot control any of that, I can control my contribution to the world and I can control my reactions and be the best human being I can be amongst all that's going on. Inhale, smooth the arms up. Draw the palms together down in front of the heart, moving your thigh bones back. Come to a nice flat back. Then place your right hand on the mat under your face. Bring the left hand behind you. Hold your right thigh again. Or extend it up to the ceiling. Yogi's choice. One more breath. Gently release the left hand under your face, right arm behind you. Or overhead and twist. Inhale. Exhale, both hands under your face. Turn the palms the opposite direction. Walk them through under your legs. Maybe come a little wider if you can. Walk them under, drop your head down. Shake it, yes. Shake it. Shake it, yes. And shake it. Walk your hands out. Bring the toes out a little bit. Come to your right knee, bend it deeply, lifting the left toes. And the other side, a little bit of a runner squat. And back to center, heels out, toes in, slightly pigeon toe, drop down. Sweeping the arms up. Exhale, draw them down through your heart center. And heel toe or step your feet together. All come down to seated. Tuck the knees in nice and tight. Rolling like a ball onto your back. Back up again. If that doesn't work, you can fold your knees like this. And last one. And then just roll back. Straighten your right leg. Lift the left knee up. Place your right hand on it. As you scoot your hips slightly to the left, just draw it across the body. Your left arm is extended, or it can be on your hip, your choice. Breathe. Closing your eyes. Allow the movement to settle in your body. You're here. You're still you. We cannot control the chaos. We can only do our little bit in our little world directly around us. Bring onto your back, switch sides. All the way over, scooching a little bit to the right. As we settle into our center and our heart, we look for ways to feel calm and whole during these times of uncertainty and complete chaos in the world. There are many places to volunteer, to give of your time, your money, and send lots and lots of positive energy to. Inhale, roll onto your back. Bring the feet together, knees apart. I know that if I give up myself, of my time, make a donation, I always feel a little better. I did something. A kind word in a store to a stranger. I did something. There's a line in an Eagles song. It's sung by Glenn Fry. It says, be a part of something good. Leave something good behind. That inspires me every day. And that's something I can control. Bring your knees up together. Pass the right thigh over the left and just draw the knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side. So if you want to feel a little bit of control, give of yourself. It's all you can do. It's all you have control over. And then switch sides, hugging them in. And then release the feet to the mat, arms out to either side. Drop them simply to the right, look to your left. And rolling to the center, drop them the opposite side. Coming back up to center, our final pose will be happy baby. Open the legs wide. If you can't grab your feet, that's not a problem. Just put your arms behind your knees and just pull them open as wide as you can and rock side to side. Or a full happy baby. One more breath. And sliding your hands through, roll to one side, come up to seated. Find that comfortable position that we started in. Root down through your sit bones, lengthen through the spine, up through the crown of the head. Fold your hands together in front of your heart. Thumbs touching your heart center. Thank you for joining me for this nourishing practice today. To ground, to find some kind of inner stability amongst the chaos of our world today. Taking this moment to pause and go inward. Make one commitment to yourself today to let go of the need of control, to sit quietly for a few minutes throughout the day to reduce your anxiety, to make a phone call to maybe someone who's lonely that you've been meaning to contact, to make a donation to your favorite charity. I know mine is the Humane Society, whatever yours is. Make a commitment to yourself to do something that reaches out so you feel good. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. I wish you peace. Namaste.